With the Advantech subfloor assembly, you can be sure that you're building a reputation on something stronger. And the best builders, well, they may always stand apart, but they never stand alone. So ask yourself, are you bringing your A game?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Before the Build series. Got some more drawings on that beautiful deck. We're moving up. We're getting probably waist deep in the water on those details. So today we break out some elevations of the rails and find out how we integrated that rail system into that deck frame. And we dive in deep. Of course, we got good friend Big Red. It's going to help along in the conversation. So we have Big Red, we have details. Time for a little conversation. Let's have at it. All right, everybody. So, broke out this elevation drawing of the detail. So this is if we were standing out in the space, out at the end of the deck, simply looking back at it is what we'd see. So you'd see there's the high part of the foundation, and we have the break line. But then this is that low step. Those are the anchor bolts. Come in, base plate, there's our 8-inch post again. All right, this will give you the much needed orientation here. So there's that step. Anchor bolts. There's that 8-inch post. All right, so in the last video we talked about, the 7x4 by 3/8 angles, why there's a 3/8 inch space in there. The 5/4 by 6 decking, and how we pre-drilled all of the angles so that the attachment is from below. This is that big old 12-inch by 4-inch by 1/4 inch steel tube that basically handles all of the torque and then transfers it into these columns that transfer it into the concrete piers that transfer it then into the ground. But a couple things, in laying this out, those are on the 2-foot centers. And then notice how conveniently that the rail system is on a 4-foot center. So that means every 2 angles, we have the rail system coordinating with it. And then we skip that one, we skip that one, skip that one, and then we have that knife-like rail there. Skip that one, and then we have that knife-like rail that finishes it off. But those are all 4 foot. So, when you're designing these things, it's certainly helpful to set up some type of module. The beauty of that is that all of these deck frame rails can be prefabricated to the proper size. And when we talk about the rails, we'll talk about that, but you can see we have the center lines and such that every one of these 4 systems are exactly the same. So Emmett can pre-build these in the shop. He can pre-cut all of those stainless steel rods to the same shape or same size and prefabricate all these, and it doesn't necessarily matter where they go because they're all sized to be the same. So anyways, whenever you can set up that module, it certainly works in your favor. Occasionally, 3/11 and 5/16, 11 and 16 there, that's making up that 4-foot mark. We have dimensions that get pretty exact, but that's the reason we do these. You got to remember this. These drawings then go to Emmett at Russellbuilt. He puts them into his system so that his CNC machine and all of his machinery can understand at what dimension to cut things, and then he gets them cut on there, and then he has to weld it and fabricate it. And as you can see, or you will see in the slideshow there, this whole deck was built as a prefabricated unit, brought down and lifted up in place, slid over the legend of 8 bolts yeah, we had 4 here and 4 here. It's the only thing that holds that deck onto the house, fully thermally broken from the house. So, anyways, stay tuned. We got a really good slideshow coming up, a bunch of photos that we took during construction. So, enjoy. And until next time, long live our buildings.